Hey, it's Eliza Alaya, and I have another story time about when I was awakened and walking with the Spirit. And I went to, and a choice of thought. Anyway, I went to the mall, and some atheist was bragging to me about his evil item that he bought. And I was looking at my cross bracelets and stuff, and I instantly got these voice and conviction to tell him about how that was evil and all this stuff. And I did. And then I got, like, he went into detail about, oh, well, it's not because it just means the power of something. I don't want to, like, preach all that, but is evil. Anyway, and I was quiet about it. And the whole time I was standing there, like, the Spirit was telling me, like, you need to talk to him, you need to tell him this, like I was being convicted to tell this guy this. And for a little while, I was just, like, quiet about it, even though I knew I needed to tell him, and I care about people, and I want to help people. And so I was walking, I was, like, speaking in my mind, because you feel convicted. You could tell when the Spirit is on you, and, you could tell. And it was like, well, why didn't you tell him? Why you not do that, Anyway, so I was, like, walking to leave the mall. And as I was walking to leave the mall, I was still talking in my head about this, and I get outside of the mall. And, like, when you are awakened, like, things try to come out at you more that are not good. They try to, like, show themselves in different ways. And I already knew that, but, like, this never happens to me. Like, I already knew, but, like, and then anyway, he comes, like, straight up to me, and he's like, do you like my thing, right? So I told him, like, exactly how I felt about it in that moment. I was like, no, that's evil, and this is why, and I say this, because I care, and because, I should, and it's the right thing to do, and God put this on my heart that this isn't good, and I need to tell you. And he was like, oh, this isn't bad because of this, and I told him again, and I explained in more detail what I felt like I left out, because, I care, and it's just right to do, and I was supposed to from, like, a long time ago. And, like, God, it's God in me that cares too, like, I could feel him and me. Anyway, so then he, like, shines it in front of my face, and he's like, oh, this is how you scare a Christian, this is how you scare a Christian. And I was like, actually, no, it's not scary, it's just not good. And I explained why again, and he dropped it. But yeah, you'll get encounters like that, and people try to, like, they get so offended that you're Christian or you believe in God, or they'll say that they're not, but, like, they'll get so mad because you said their item isn't good when it's not, and you just care about them, and you're just trying to help, and the God in you is telling you, like, this isn't good, and why on earth, if you know something isn't good, wouldn't you want to help that person? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was quiet about it for a little while, but I'm like, in my soul, I'm like, this person doesn't know about this, and do I want to be the reason somebody followed something evil because they didn't know if I could help? You know what I'm saying? No, I don't. Or do I want to be like, oh, just, obviously he didn't really care, I don't think, I don't know, but it didn't seem like it. But, like, that could help him realize, and you know what I mean? Like, and if it does or doesn't, it's still evil. It's evil. It's bad. It's, like, really bad. It's about, like, evil kinds of forbidden knowledge that's, like, about evilness. And, like, no, like, that doesn't need to be around anybody that, like, you care about. And I was just like, you know what? No. So, yeah, I don't really care. I needed to tell him. And, I wouldn't be caring if I didn't. I wouldn't be caring, and I wouldn't be following my God and our God, all of our God, even though people don't believe. It's like, look around, how has everything come to be? It didn't just come out of nowhere. It didn't come out of an accident. It didn't, you know, so I knew it could shake things up. I knew it could shake things up. I didn't want to hear everybody argue. It was also another reason I was kind of quiet, but I was like, no, I'm not going to be the reason for this. I'm not going to not tell somebody and help that person out. Who cares who gets mad at me? You know what I'm saying? Who cares? So yeah, I don't care. And I'm just letting you guys know my story, my experience, and that if you have anybody that you need to help them out, because I mean, maybe they don't know about that and they're bringing evil into their life. You know what I'm saying? And that's sad. That's sad. And some people don't have good influences around them, you know? And, you know, we're here to tell our story because our stories can help other people. We're here to tell our stories because some people struggle with things, and I'm always going to be that person no matter who gets mad at me.